Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Okay, excuse me. I really be trying to put in the effort not to get on this app looking like this, but when the uploads come, they come. So I'm gonna get on to it. Think broader. That's the encouragement for the day when it comes to your energy. The thought was about the algorithm. So when you think algorithm, you tend to think about just apps and you controlling it from that perspective. But what I want you to realize is that the whole realm is guided by an algorithm. You, my dear, are the algorithm or set the tone for it in the realms. So often you see one's always talking from like a victimhood perspective and Google just gonna lie to you. Yeah, Google will lie to you. It will. But the realms basically, it's like it's been waiting on you. So the chaos, the lies, all of those other things that have taken place are a result of you being outside of realizing who you are. Google will respond to the demand. You hear me? So if at one point the demand was for lies, because that is what people thought was truth, so they're researching stuff that really is irrelevant and it's not factual, then, that's how the algorithm will respond. But I'm not just talking about Google. It's just an example. So we tend also to think or realize our magic, so to speak. Now, y'all know I don't rock with the term black, but just for lack of a better word right now, that is something that we throw around lightly. Black girl magic, right? And we tend to limit it to our hair or dance or, style and things like that. Your energy is ever expanding, my dear. So I'm not just talking to the women, but I'm just using examples that are relatable and that you may have heard before. So think broader when it comes to your energy. Stop seeing and feeling your ability, right? We see it all the time. It's all over the place. Stop saying, hey, we set the tone for the world, and realizing that you do so culturally, but then jump right back into a box of limitation. And I don't know if that's just a little bit of fear of the responsibility, but largely I associate it with the comfortability of staying in your conditioned mind state. So it's time to graduate, baby. It's time to realize that what you want to see on a broader spectrum is right there. Right? While people or these avatars go out and attempt to protest and do whatever it is that they think that they're doing, just look at it. What do you see? They're singing old songs and hymns that, how does that even apply, right? We see the examples again and again and again because you have to step up. We must step up and direct the algorithm. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I really do. Hell, look, I'll give you another example. So my mother is an amazing artist. Okay? Honey, I see people drawing and doing stuff like that. And it's like, she could have killed the game. Okay? And so is my, younger brother, older brother, uncles and stuff like that. It runs in the family, but don't ask me because it ran right on past me. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. That's art, but she's also an amazing songwriter. So I could remember my mom when I was younger, she kept a book of her songs. And she would hear something on the radio and say, I wrote that song years ago. I wrote that song. And she'll get her book and pull it out and she'll even sing how it goes. And she's like, every time she's like, I'll do this and do that. And Now look at it. So what you have to realize, and the reason I'm giving that example is because it shows the power of energy. Even though I didn't realize it then, I totally get it now. She didn't know. Still doesn't get it. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that whether you actually display or use your vessel to display what it is that your energy has created in your mind already. See, if you're not going to do it, you have to be aware, especially now, because this stuff is moving fast. Manifesting into reality quick without even spoken words. Okay? So even though she didn't use her vessel to put that into the realms, it was already put out there. And so it had to take place because it had already been created, if that makes sense. So you have these avatars and things like that and NPCs, however you want to call it. I say avatars. And they just simply will reflect your thoughts. So if you're thinking you lesser and a slave or whatever you want to think about yourself, and the man coming to get you and all that stuff like it used to be, then that is what those avatars will reflect. No matter who, no matter what. So be careful about what you're thinking. Stop thinking so small. Like, you remember that, man? You're thinking small when you should be thinking big. Okay? That's true. So stop limiting yourself. Stop talking about telepathy and thinking that, oh, that only happens with maybe somebody you're in a relationship with, or twin telepathy, or if you're close enough with somebody, you can communicate like that. Baby, no. You set the algorithm, and it's not limited to. So expand your energy. Stop suppressing it. You're giving it away, and you don't even realize you're giving it away. And then ones will jump right on the train and act like it's been theirs all along, right? When they really don't have the ability to create. Everyone does not. Okay? So realize your power. Expand, baby. Set the algorithm all over the realms. And stop thinking that you have to yield to anything or anybody. Shift this shit. Y'all be great. Greater than great.